You thought I was dead, didn't you? Nope. I've been at work. How are you all doing, ladies and gentlemen? Jeff, aka GCurse here. I hope you are all having a great day today. It is currently 8:24 p.m. on the 6th of February 2025. I was about to say December. I don't know why I was about to say December. Anyway, I hope you are ready to watch a chronically unemployed mooch rage at people who pass him by in the Street Fighter community. Are you ready to see that? I know I am. But here we go. This is from our boy Duty Streams. Duty. Damn. I gotta stop doing that. My fat ass can't make moves like that anymore. Anyway, this is from our boy Duty Streams. DSP upset. Street Fighter 6 content creators are helping novice players beat him like a dirty mule. Anyway, I hope you're all having a great day. Yeah, Jeff, you dunk so much on Phil. I know, I enjoy it. I enjoy it. But yeah, so basically what this is all about is it's old man yelling at clouds, basically. It's old man yelling at clouds. Phil is upset that people have just kind of passed him. It's like evolution. Evolution just passed him by. And he cannot handle it, ladies and gentlemen. Phil cannot handle it. Phil is a very, very prideful person. And that pride has taken a hit because he's like the aging wildebeest. He is slowly limping across the Serengeti, let's say. When the fat GCurse comes running up, yeah, I don't run. Anyway, yeah, but Phil is upset that people are passing him by on Street Fighter because we all know that Street Fighter is Phil's territory. Phil is like the OG. And you have a lot of these young bucks who are going onto his territory, and they're like spray painting butt cheeks and all that other stuff on the walls in his territory. And Phil, he doesn't like that, unless the butt cheeks are of Triple P. He's my friend. I call him Triple P. Anyway, let's get ready for it. Are you ready for this? I'm ready for this. I hope you're ready for this. 3, 2, 1. Okay, let's switch over. So 3, 2, 1.
Combo trials will be like so specific and so situational. You're like, I'll never do this. I'm using her combo trials. I'm like, wait a minute. Like, actually, her stuff is like legit good, but it's not insanely situational. Like a lot of the stuff you can use really in gameplay. And I'm like, oh, that's kind of interesting. And I beat her combo trials with relative ease. And I was scratching my head like, this never happens. Right? So immediately something was clicking with the playstyle. And then as I started playing online, I started realizing.
Hey, let's go back.
Damn, she's got some interesting.
Let's go back. Hold on. Let's go back.
Right. So immediately something was clicking with the combo trials with relative ease, and I was scratching my head like, this never happens. Right. So immediately something was clicking. Right. So immediately something was clicking. Right. So immediately something was clicking. Right. So immediately something was clicking.
Phil.
With the playstyle. And then as I started playing, right? So immediately something was clicking.
Phil.
With the playstyle. And then, right? So immediately something was clicking.
Phil. What? What are you stupid, ugly troll? Oh my god. I went to do that forced snort and I felt like I tore my fucking throat up. How the fuck does he do that? Anyway. Anyway. What is it, you little stupid troll? Fuck. Phil. Your neck is hurting. What are you talking about, you stupid troll? Here's some nice phlegm for you. Phil, you said your neck is hurting you. What? Yeah, you said a couple days ago your neck is hurting you. Ah, my neck. Ah, hey, hey, hey. Are they still looking at me? Yes. Ah, hey, ah, whoo, ah. Phil, well, you know your neck isn't hurt, dude. And it doesn't help when you're doing this.
With the play, right? So immediately something was clicking with the play style. And then as I started playing,
Let's see it one more time.
right? So immediately something was clicking with the play style. And then as I started playing online,
to those who are not following, Phil claims that his neck is hurting. His neck is hurting. It's almost to the point that it's going to affect his thumbs pretty soon. It's not at that point yet. But it's close. It's going to hurt his thumbs pretty soon. But tips of $100 can help keep that from happening. Only you can protect this unemployed, begging, dirty, stealing, manipulative little pig roach.
And they would sit there and they would play and they would try new things, and it would take no exaggeration. Anywhere.
Look at how he is fucking moving his head. I'll make you a bet that tonight, I'm not sure what the fuck he's playing. Here, let's do a quick look. Shall we? Okay, hold on. What the fuck is this pig roach playing? Hold on. All right. Hold on. Okay. Okay, let's see here. Where is our boy Raw Phil at? Where is Raw Phil? Raw Phil, get your ass out here. Where are you at? Because, you know, if you want to watch Phil and you don't want to give him any money, give it to Raw Phil. Okay, so our boy is playing mouthwashing. Was it just mouthwash? I thought it was mouthwash, but okay, mouthwashing. Okay. So he's playing that. I'll make you a bet that if we were to go onto that stream, the Raw Phil stream, if we wait like 5, 10, 15 minutes, he'd probably be talking, oh, my neck. Here, let me tell you about my Sharara, or how you pronounce her last name, and let me tell you how awesome she is. Because she's totally awesome. Don't mind my neck. Ah, my neck. He's hurting, so we don't have to hurt, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, so back over here. There we go. Oh my god. Okay.
6 to 8 months of a game being out and in the wild.
Oh my god, he could have participated in headbanging his ball with that. Oh my god, remember his neck is hurting, ladies and gentlemen. He has a bad back. He has like bad discs in his back, but he can headbang with the best of them. Fuck, I gotta stop doing that.
For the meta of the game to even start to be discovered. I remember when Marvel vs. Capcom 2 came out, okay? This game was so different because the cast was so huge.
Can we get some prayer hands up in here? Oh, I don't have a chat. Prayer hands, ladies and gentlemen. Prayer hands.
And everyone was trying all different cast members, all different tactics. You had people who were running away and throwing projectiles the entire time. You had people who were rushing down. You had people who were doing different kinds of combos and juggles. You had all kinds of stuff that was being attempted, right? Even grapplers at one point were being attempted to be used properly in the game. And that first year, Marvel vs. Capcom 2 was this weird variety oddity. And it was hilariously...
Oh, God. Nobody believes the shit he's saying. Even Phil I think Phil is literally like, has some weird kind of alien program in his head. And he's thinking of like a subject. Marvel vs. Capcom 2. And all of a sudden you start getting like these columns of words. And he picks this word, the next column picks this word, picks this word. That's what I think. I think he's just putting words together that are on like a spreadsheet that's slowly moving upwards.
Awesome, because you could go to a tournament and you would see someone using like a bunch of little characters that are doing fast juggles and combos, but then you'd see someone who picked Team Big,
Ah,
which would
my
be like
God.
Zangief, Juggernaut, and Hulk, and finding ways to use them and doing giant damage. And then you would see someone using a keyboard, just projectiles. It was wild, the variety that you would see.
My arm,
Okay.
my thumb, my thumb.
Then
My
all of a
arm, my
sudden,
arm.
year 2, different strategies emerge. Different meta is established, and players start to emerge from different regions of the country that are top players who have learned different strategies. You know, someone from Seattle versus someone from Texas versus someone from New York City versus someone from Chicago. And then you would go to a major tournament, and for the first time ever, you would see these different strategies being used and different things being exposed. It was absolutely amazing. All right, it
Totally
really was.
amazing,
It was this
dude.
formative time, and it was so fun. It would take
Fuck.
sometimes upwards of 3+ years of competitive gameplay.
Oh, for fuck's sake!
for a
Is
game's full
anybody believing the shit that he is saying?
Games didn't get constant updates. Games didn't get constant new characters. Games didn't get rebalancing and patching. The game was the game, and it would evolve over time.
You know, he must have like the fastest healing neck. The motherfucker was on death's doorstep a couple days ago. Guys, I can barely move my hand. I can barely move my hand. I can barely move my hand. I can't play game, guys. I can't play game. My fucking neck. Help me. Help me. He was literally on fucking death's door. And now look at this. It's a miracle. It's a fucking miracle. He literally needs Paul Heyman. He needs Paul Heyman from the WWE as his counsel. Paul Heyman can sell the shit out of this. He came back from the dead for you guys.
Like, can we play with the character before you basically tell the entire world how to make them worthless in the game? Really? Can we, like, play the fucking game and have fun with it? That whole entire era of that time of discovery feels fresh, feels exciting
fuck off,
and new. When
Phil.
a new character or a new game comes out, and now you can explore for yourself. That has been absolutely destroyed by the internet.
No, what it is Phil is jealous. Phil is jealous because people. God damn it, my Bluetooth. I caught this motherfucker. There it goes. Phil is just basically jealous that these motherfuckers have passed him by. They passed him by. And because of that, he can't handle it, ladies and gentlemen. He is no longer the top echelon. 4th place. Top echelon of Street Fighter anymore. People who are like 10, 20, 30 times better than Phil have just basically lapped him. They lapped him. They're literally pointing and laughing at him as they're constantly going around him.
Because now, on day 1 on YouTube, day 1 on Twitch, here it is. Here's everything you need to know. Put absolutely no time or effort into playing or learning for yourself. Just copy what we're sharing with you. Oh, by the way, like the video, buy my merch, and send me super.
Okay, mister. Buy my cup. Okay, mister. Buy my hoodie with my shit logos on it. Okay, mister. Buy my Philomania t-shirt. Fuck off, Phil. Motherfuckers jealous that they're doing that shit, but it's totally okay when he does it, right? Oh, my neck. My neck.
Chats and fucking memberships because I just fucking spoiled the entire game for you.
Well, Phil, you've been spoiling life for everybody, dude. You've been spoiling life for everybody. The fact that you're able to still somehow live when literally you are an unemployed bum, that's a spoil on life itself.
And to make matters even worse, back in the day, even when tech was shared with the internet, okay, the entry level skill check was that the games actually had execution required. All right. Even if you knew the top tier stuff to do in any fighting game, you would have to sit there and practice endlessly in order to get good. And since the game,
that Seattle air is just helping him, ladies. Look at how he's moving. Damn, that Seattle air is just coming back around to regenerate his body again.
is baby mode, meaning you don't need good execution. You don't need to sit there and practice too much. You could literally sit there for an hour with any character and probably learn all of their top tier combos because none of them are hard to execute at all. You just need to know situationally what to do and then just practice a little.
I don't play fighting games that much, but to learn what it is that you need to do, isn't that still important? I don't see somebody picking up a controller right off the bat and just mastering Cammy. It takes time. It takes practice. He makes it literally sound like, well, you can pick up this controller and you can play Cammy Master style like 1 hour. It doesn't fucking work like that, Phil. Just because you don't like how people play the game nowadays doesn't mean that they're not practicing and applying their trade. But go ahead, Phil. Just keep talking about project how jealous you actually are.
A little bit so you get the muscle memory and you're good to go. Why do you think it is that when you actually play fighting games now and you're playing the meta, I mean, I'm playing against a Cammy, every fucking Cammy plays exactly the same because they all watch the.
It's kind of weird, like how every E-Honda and every Dalsim and every Blanca play the fucking same. Everybody fucking rips off of everybody else, Phil. You're no fucking special. You're no fucking special person that nobody can, bum off of. I have seen Phil play E-Honda the same way other people have played E-Honda. The only difference is Phil in his mind thinks that nobody else can play like he does. This motherfucker. The only difference between Phil and other people who play as E-Honda, those other people don't have 260,000 plus idiots subscribe to him on YouTube. That's all it is, ladies and gentlemen. That's all it is. Phil is, he copies moves just like everybody else. Everybody else.
Same videos. They all practice the same tech. They all know the same meta, and they all play at exactly the same level. So if you know that throw loops are dominant in Street Fighter 6, guess what? Every Cammy you fight will be doing the same throw loop, and you'll be doing the same guessing game, the same gambling chance that you break out of the throw loop or not. And what happens is the game becomes incredibly repetitive and boring. It's just the same thing every single time you play it because everyone's copied each other. It was never like that back in the day. I want to emphasize with all of you, it was incredibly fun the entire first few months to year of any new fighting game being out because it felt fresh and new. Everywhere you go,
praise the Lord,
you've never seen before. It would just be so much fun. In this case, the games are destroyed within weeks.
Oh God. Oh God. Phil, shut the fuck up. You don't know what the fuck you're talking about. You don't fucking... That's why I put that fucking Chris Chan medallion up there. Because Phil doesn't know the fuck he's talking about. He is just like one step above Chris Chan. This motherfucker shouldn't be taken serious by anybody. And if you're taking this guy serious, what the fuck is wrong with you?
You know, why was playing with Mai Shiranui so fun yesterday? Because everyone was experimenting. No one really knew what they were doing, right? And by playing that first day, it felt fun and fresh and interesting. You could try mix-ups. You could try setups. It was great. Within 1 week, everyone will already know everything that Mai Shiranui can do because all these idiots are going to fucking post it all over the internet and explain.
And guess who's going to be fucking watching those videos? You think that this piece of shit actually goes to bed with his wife when he gets off stream? Fuck no. He goes on YouTube and he starts watching video after video after video and taking drinks and shots of gin. Well, this isn't gin. This is, I'm not sure if you can see it here. Hold on. And you can see the little bit of orange. I don't want it to spill out. This is orange Kool-Aid. He goes, you know, he turns off the stream. He sits there and he drinks gin and he watches these people play Street Fighter. This guy is no better than those people. Trust me. If anything, he's worse. He's a fucking hypocrite. He's a goddamn hypocrite. He just doesn't want to admit it because he thinks that placing fourth in Street Fighter and some fucking shitty port of Street Fighter means that he's better than everybody. He is not.
In heavy detail, here's how I analyzed it all, and here's exposing everything to the world. But again, because there's no actual execution required to play these games anymore, you're making it so any fucking mouth-drooling idiot can now play the game at a meta level.
It's okay, Jade. He's not talking about you. You're too stupid to play Street Fighter.
What's happened is the internet has made it profitable to spoil everything about every game ever. And it's incredibly bad for a competitive game to have its entire competitive meta spoiled within a couple hours. It's that whole time period of playing and discovering for yourself, which is the absolute best time period of any fighting game, has been completely crushed into just a day or two and just ruins the game experience.
Sure.
And the problem is there's nothing you can really do about it now at all. Really, there's not. Like, I can't even, how would you...
Keep in mind, when he talked about his neck, he literally said he could not turn his head a certain way. Look at the way that if he could, he would Linda Blair his head. He would Linda Blair his head because he's getting this upset at Street Fighter 6. If he could, you would literally watch his head. He is that upset. He is that upset, ladies and gentlemen. But remember, his neck hurts. He may not be able to feel his thumb pretty soon.
Fix that. The culture now is everyone rush to the internet, everyone monetize content.
Look, headbanger, yeah! Headbanger, yeah!
Every fucking person sitting there watching videos, grinding, practicing. Did you lab today? No, I didn't lab. I played the fuck.
You know, I could have sworn, I think it was like Street Fighter 5, maybe 4. Didn't he used to do videos where he would go and just practice against the goddamn computer? I'm not sure if this is it. Hold on, let me check this. Wait, what the fuck? Sorry about that. I know you can't hear, but I had a song just all of a sudden playing on my computer. What the fuck? Okay, hold on. Okay. I could have sworn that he used to do like where he would like literally like when this game first, like say Street Fighter 4 first came out. I could have sworn that he would literally like do special whatchamacallit, like practice videos of that one character where he would literally like learn like all the combos, like where the strike distances were and everything. Maybe it could be Street Fighter 5. He could have also taken them off also. He could have deleted them. Street Fighter 5 in the lab with Dulcim. Wrong. Okay, hold on. By the way, anyway, but this guy, he will literally say, you know, that people are now. What was he said exactly? Hold on.
Game for real. I didn't sit there labbing combos. I
Hold on.
actually played there, watching videos, grinding, practicing. Did you lab today? No, I didn't lab. I played the fucking game.
I should literally just end the video with that. I should literally just end the video with that.
For real. I didn't sit there labbing combos. I actually played the game like I'm supposed to, you know? That's like saying, well, I played Mario 1 today, but instead of actually playing the game, I sat there and just did World 1-1 for 7 hours, so I perfected it. What about the rest of the game, stupid? Right? But it's what I mean. That whole era of exploration, discovery, it's gone. Everyone just watches a video and labs. And then that's supposed to be a good game. No, it's not. It's not fun anymore. You've ruined the actual fun experience. So, yesterday, day one with this character was incredibly fun. What did I discover? Basically, that she has versatility. She actually has a true reversal, unlike most of the characters that I've used. Her upper flaming kick, or whatever the hell it's called, is actually quite good as an anti-air and as a reversal if you need to get out of a tricky situation. She has air versatility with air juggles and an air dive that's timed well, and you can do things with it or after it. Her combo ability is actually quite good. She has different combo paths that work, and that can lead to her buffing herself with her level 1 super, and it's really useful. And once she has the level 1 super activated, now she has all these new tricks and things with the fans that are really nice. So I like the character. But, in the meta of things, will she hang? I don't think so. I still think that characters like Cammy are going to dominate this game in the meta, especially a character like Cammy who's never been nerfed. They haven't nerfed her at all. Cammy has just been top tier since the game came out, and Capcom refuses to really touch her and make her fair. Instead, everything she does is advantageous. Everything is at an advantage. Everything leads to a giant combo. Everything recovers instantly, and everything pushes you to the corner where she has a throw loop. Mai has some good tools, but not that many. So I really feel that, sadly, in this case, okay.
Oh, by the way, sorry about that, guys. I was checking something out online. Here's a healthy snort for you. Here's some extra flam, by the way. Just to accentuate the point that he's trying to make. Here's some flam.
Will be good for a bit, but as soon as people figure out the fan tricks, meaning how to get around her fans trying to catch you and cross you up and lead extended combos, the moment that's figured out, she's just another fart in the wind, as they say. She's, for 1 minute she's here, the next minute she's gone, and
Bill sure likes that scat analogies, doesn't he, ladies and gentlemen?
Two. One is standing medium punch, and one is crouching medium kick. That's it. Those are her two normals that lead to combos. But outside of those two normals, everything else is kind of mediocre. And because of that, she can't dominate in the mid space, like neutral. You're going to have other characters kick her ass with pokes and stuff. Like, I was particularly having a hard time against Zangief because Zangief's pokes are much better. So I was like, damn, it's actually hard to even stand mid-range on Zangief in this. So, I had a great time. I actually would like to play more with her, and I will. Like, next week when we play Street Fighter 6 again, I will use Mai more. So you will see Street Fighter 6 in the mix. I think what I'll do next time is probably warm up, and then I might try to do my ranked placements. But watch this. Here's what's going to happen. When I go to play with her again next week, it's going to be a completely different situation. I mean it.
He literally acts like he literally acts like that when he's not playing. I was about to say Star Trek. When he's not playing Street Fighter, he literally has a mentality that nobody should play Street Fighter. Okay, guys. Wrap it up. Phil's not playing Street Fighter for the rest of the week. We're all done. We cannot play Street Fighter. This 16-year unemployed beggar. He's not playing Street Fighter. We cannot play Street Fighter. That's the mentality that he has.
everyone's going to know how to fight against her. Everyone's going to know not to fall for the fan tricks. And everyone's going to start kicking ass. Like, oh, I know how to do perfect drive impact through this situation. Oh, I know how to interrupt this hit string by mashing this button. Everyone's going to know. They're not going to learn. They're just going to steal from everyone who posts up the tech because they're so desperate for views and money. So I bet it's going to be the same situation. Now, at the same time that I was having a lot of fun with Street Fighter 6 yesterday, undoubtedly I made a big discovery. The game actually plays way worse online now. Even in matches that at first started as like a 4 to 5 bar green connection, wired connection, not wireless, all of a sudden in the match, there'd be major frame drops, there'd be staggering and skipping, and there'd be the bars going all the way down to red and then skipping back up to green, then back down to red. And you're looking at it, you're like, what the hell's going on? Like, why is it behaving like this? It didn't used to do this. If you remember, this game had the best online connections of any fighting game. And I think what's happened is, sadly, it's now almost 2 years old. Remember, it came out June of 2023. I think that almost being 2 years old now, the game just has a much smaller player base. And because of that now, those ideal connections just don't exist anymore. Even when they start.
No, Phil, you just fucking suck. You just fucking suck. It's okay. It's okay not to be good at a game. I like playing Call of Duty. I'm fucking shit at Call of Duty. You don't see me going around going, those fucking pieces of shit, they're abusing lag. They're doing this, they're doing that. And if I do say, it's probably because I'm upset.
They end up crapping out. And let's be honest, probably right now, they don't maintain as much server, not maintenance. What's the word I'm looking for?
His brain is it's starting to fry when he's trying to think all this shit up.
They're basically not maintaining as many servers or because the game's in its second year life cycle now, so it has a declined player base. So they're not trying to make it run as good as it used to. Everyone who's playing it is going to keep playing it at this point, regardless of if the servers crap out or not. So they're probably putting less into it, especially now you got games like Monster Hunter Wild's about to come out and stuff like that. That's going to be their focus, right? So they'll keep maintaining it, but I guarantee you that the servers are not as good as they used to be. So it's a combination of not as many players, therefore not as ideal connections, plus they're probably not putting as much money into it as they used to.
I hear some more phlegm for you.
Awful, but dude, definitely there was an issue where some of the matches were crapping out, and I was like, wow, that's shitty, right? And it didn't used to do that. So anyway, overall, I had.
Okay, that was it, ladies and gentlemen. That was it. Basically, we just watched a 42, 43, 44, however fucking old he is. He, get upset that people are passing him by, which is nothing new. People pass by older people all the time. I don't play video games and think, you know what? I'm the best. No, I realize as I get older. Now, granted, I'm not claiming to be physically as old as Phil is. Phil acts like he's a fucking fossil right now. But I do understand, as you get older, your reflexes, they do slow down a little bit. It's nothing to be ashamed of, Phil. It's nothing to be ashamed of. But once again, Phil has that ego because he was 4th place. He has to be the top, and he's not the top. He wasn't even the fucking top when he got 4th place. He wasn't. If he was top, he would have kept moving on, but he didn't. That's it. Wow, that was actually good timing. My lights just went off. I had them set to go off exactly at 9. And guess what time it is, ladies and gentlemen? It is 9 o'clock. So I'm going to bounce, and I will see you next time. As always, take it easy. I adore you all. Even the guys who hate me. But anyway, I'll see you all later. Peace out.